ESPN4. It's okay. What makes us all the same is that we've all played the same game. We play softball. Now, the differences between softball visually, and this is vision today, is that softball has a much tougher time visualizing what's going on as far as reading the red seams. Hold that for a second, please. Than baseball does. So here's what happens. It's important for hitting. It's important for being able to make great decisions with your hands. We're going to start to do more training with vision in softball. We've got to take it more seriously. Because the hitters with the faster hands are the hitters with the great eyes. So we need to get those eyes better. We need to be able to track this ball. A big part of tracking is reading. So we're not really seeing the ball, but we're really reading seams so that we can recognize what the ball is going to do. So for baseball players, they have an easier job of reading the seams because they're reading red off of a white ball. A lot easier. Softball players have to read red off of optic yellow. Two colors that are very close in contrast. The only color that I'm concerned with right now is red. We need to be able to read red. Now here's the deal. So we got even spin, we got uneven spin. When I spin it, you guys call it. Ready?
Uneven, even, uneven, uneven, even.
That's pretty good. So it's all about reading and being able to determine what the ball's doing. It always tells a story. So you have a situation where if somebody's throwing a rise ball, we know when a rise ball is going to rise and when a rise ball is not going to rise based on how tight the spin is. So here's an idea of loose spin. That's loose spin. That's loose spin. That's tight spin. Tighter spin means more spins, higher spin rate. That means more of a break. Looser spin means less of a spin rate, less spins. A slower break or no break at all. We need to be able to recognize that. So here's the deal. Put that ball in your right hand. Hold it right up to where your shoulder is. You guys have to, no, that ball goes behind you, yep. You guys are going to line your ball up with hers. Line it up with hers. Mississippi, come on up.
Oh my God.
You're going to be the hitter. Go ahead and get set. Just go ahead and get set. Good job. Now, you're tracking that ball coming in. Back up a little bit. You're tracking that ball coming in. Here's the difference. You see that? You guys see the line of that ball? That's the flight path of that ball. That's the trajectory. Okay? Every hitter that's good is going to be able to see that ball and where it's going to be in the hitting area when that ball's here. Every hitter that's a little bit worse than that good hitter is going to see it about here. So when that ball gets here, they're going to know where that ball is going to be in the hitting area. Every hitter that's really bad, they're not going to see that ball or know where that ball is going to be until it gets here. That's way too close. That's way too late. So what we have to be able to do is we have to get you guys to be able to understand where contact is going to happen a whole lot sooner than you do. That's what makes you a better hitter. You have a faster anticipation time. I don't want to use the word react. I want to use the word anticipate. So we're not reacting. There's no reaction going on. There's anticipation going on. And this is important to understand this. Okay? You want to be a better hitter, we got to know where that ball is going to be in the hitting area a lot sooner than later. You got it? Ball? Ball? Very good. Thank you, Mississippi.
You're welcome.
Okay, so going back to the hitting thing that we talked about. I need you to be concerned with 4 things. We need to know these 4 things. When you guys leave this room and you go back out onto the field and you're playing the game, we talked about the other day, we talked about the front foot getting down. We talked about getting this front foot down early. Okay? Now, when your pitcher gets in this area, when the pitcher gets into the throw zone right there, when that pitcher gets here, you need to make sure your front foot is on the ground as a hitter. You're in that same position. It's the same thing. The pitcher gets here. As a hitter, you're in that same position. You can't be late. By the time you get your foot down, heel and toe, you got to be able to answer 4 questions. What is it? Rise ball, drop ball, curve ball, screw ball, change up. Where is it? Where is it going? How do I get there? 4 questions you have to be able to answer in less than a half a second. That's what makes hitting difficult. The only way you're going to be able to answer that last question, how do I get there? The only way you're going to be able to answer that last question is you have to be able to have good mechanics. Because if you know what it is, where it is, and where it's going, but when it comes time to how do I get there, and your back foot's spinning, and your front hip's flying open, and your front shoulder's going this way, you have no idea how you're going to get to that ball. So that's the reason why we did what we did yesterday, last night, when we hit last night. Your backside on that lower half creates what direction your hands are going to go in. Your eyes and your hands are related. So if I can get my eyes together and my hands together, I'm good to go. Now let's talk about how vision affects balance and how balance affects vision. So if I want to improve everybody's vision right now, in 5 seconds, I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Everybody stand up. We're going to improve your vision right now. And if I don't, I'm going to show you how to go home and do it. Okay? I can improve your vision by improving your balance. Because if I improve your balance, I decrease your wobble in your body. If you're balanced, you have more stability. You're more stable. You have less instability. So both legs become like 2 little tripods that are holding your head still, which is where your eyes are located, in your head, right? So we need to make sure that we're able to create stability. How do we create stability? We have to check first. Let's see how stable you are. Take your right leg, lift it straight up. Everybody feels themselves wobbling a little bit, right? Okay, good, relax. Take your left leg, lift it straight up. Some of you guys wobbled on both legs. Lift that knee all the way up. Some of you guys are wobbling on both legs. Some of you guys are wobbling more on a different leg. So now you know that one leg's more stable than the other leg. So if you have stability issues, you're going to have visual issues. Okay? Because now your head's moving and your head's bobbing and your head's moving. We want to make sure that I have stability. When this front leg gets down, that tripod's down. It's strong. Now I know I got some stability. I'm better visually. So your balance affects your vision. Now, how does your vision affect your balance? I'm going to show you how you do that right now. Watch this. Everybody relax. Eyes closed. Lift up your right leg. You see how you just falling all over the place right now? Everybody see that? Yeah, relax. That's how. So we need our vision to maintain balance, and we need our balance to maintain our vision. They work together. Everybody see that? So we can't look at visual mechanics. We can't look at strength work. We can't look at nutritional work, power work, speed work. We can't look at the mental game as something that's different than hitting. It is hitting. It's just a different part of hitting. You guys got that? Everybody have a seat. So we're talking about vision, but we're really talking about hitting. So it's not something that's different. It's the same. We're going to go into the locker room. Right over here. We're going to break up into groups of 4. We're going to create some vision cells. I'm going to take you through some drills with this ball. That are going to show you how to improve what you do recognition-wise. Now, here's the deal. When I do this drill with teams, I may take a team and I might say, let me do my drills with the team before I see the team hit. I'll take the team through all the drills. I'll go over to the coach. I'll say, coach, that girl, and maybe that girl, who are they? And she'll go, that's so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. And I say, oh, those are your best hitters. And the coach will look at me like, what do you mean they're my best? How do you know that? And I saw how they did these drills. Because the hitters with the best eyes are going to have the best hands. Period. Hands matter most at the higher levels you go. Because the pitching is better. And you have less time to make decisions. The only way you're going to be able to make great decisions is if you have great eyes. If you have great eyes, you're going to have phenomenal hands. That's why we take vision seriously. That's why it's an industry where people are teaching you how to actually be a better, have better visual acuity as it relates to how you perform on the field. Defensively, offensively, and even pitching-wise. Okay? Who has any questions on what we just covered? Great. We're going to go over to the room now. Because I think they cut my time a little short, and I want to make sure I take you guys through these drills, all right? Come on over.
1, 2, 3, 4, get it!
Square inch in this place. I need my demo group over here in the corner. Everybody come on over here. You're in my demo group, you stay here. You're in my demo group, you stand right here. I need two more volunteers for the demo group. Demo group, you're here. Demo group, you're here. You're here, demo group. You're squaring off with her, you're squaring off with her, you're squaring off here. Now, here's how it's gonna go down. When we do this drill, players, the first thing that happens is we're gonna create recognition first. So you cannot possibly recognize something that you have not seen. We only recognize things that we've seen. The more you've seen it, the easier it is to recognize it. Do you believe that? So if I see you in the mall tomorrow, I'll recognize you because I've seen you before. But if I would have saw you in the mall 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have recognized you because I never saw you before. So the first thing I want to do with the first thing you're going to do in your group is you're going to get your players to recognize the pitches. You're going to see something totally different than they do because you're on a different side. Okay? Everybody watching? Even? Even? Uneven. So what happens in the game? Somebody throws you a drop ball, you see it, you record it, you memorize it. If she throws it again, you recognize it. Is that how it works? Right. So every time you see that pitch, you have a better chance of hitting it. Because you've seen it that many times. Everybody get it? This is what we're doing with this. We're creating seam patterns. You're seeing the seam patterns, you're recognizing the seam patterns, and you're teaching your brain how to be better at recognizing spin patterns and spin speeds and spin rates. That's what happens in a game of softball as a hitter is concerned. Now, close your eyes now. Everybody's closing their eyes. When I say the word ball, this ball will be in the air. If the seam is even, you catch it, or you at least reach for it. One of you will catch it. If the seams are uneven, you let it hit the ground.
Okay, wait, no, it's hard. Okay.
You got it?
Got it.
Close them. Ball. Even. If it's even, you're going to reach, you're going to catch it, right?
Right.
If it's uneven, let it hit the ground. Close them. Ball. Very good. That's very, very good. Everybody say how that goes? Okay. I don't have enough high-vis softballs, but I do have high-vis baseballs for the groups that don't get a softball. So we got 4 over here. Let's do it. Get set. Go.
I'm gonna throw it.
Go. Somebody's throwing, everybody else is reading.
What? How do I throw it in, kid?
Hey,
I'll know
listen.
it. I know it.
All right, freeze. Time out. Time out for a second. Time out. Listen, everybody watch this. Watch this. I got even spin rotation. We need tight spin. So when you're tossing the ball, toss it with a tight spin. Tossing it with a tight spin. Tight spin. Tight spin. Don't toss it like a knuckleball. Look at that. You guys doing that. How can they read that? Right? Tight spin. Tight spin. And the person tossing it can't have their eyes closed yet. You guys are killing me right now. The person that's tossing it is just tossing it. That's all. Let's do it. Come on. Yep.
1, 2, 3. Good job.
Hey, listen. A good time to throw a ball and a right time to let it go. Okay? Say no to drugs, okay? Say no to drugs. Here we go. Get set. Everybody. Got it? Close them. Ball. Who's that? No, that's even. Why? It's all right. Why? Ball. Do it again. Ball. Yes, everybody should repeat. That was you.
Where's the ball?
Here you go. Ball. So we're reaching for it. This is now how fast can you anticipate? Okay, welcome. Alright, let's see. Get set. Everybody's in the court mode. That's easy. No, I want to watch. You can do that. That's it. Uneven. Let it hit the ground. Hit the ground. Close them. Oh my God. That's killing me right there. That was uneven. Don't look. I just saw it. Watch. Look. Don't even stop. Breathe. I'm in a game. I'm in the batter's box. A pitcher throws me a rise ball. How do I know if that rise ball is going to rise or it's not going to rise? How do I know? Based on how tight the spin is. Right, that's a good answer. Well, guess what? If you guys can't recognize whether this is uneven or that's even, how are you going to lay off the rise ball? It's going to be hard to do. Because here's the deal. As a hitter, I got to start my swing before I know I want to even swing. I'm starting before I know I want to swing. I'm like, yes, and then I might say no. Well, that's what we're doing with this drill. We're saying yes, and then we're saying no, it's uneven. You guys get it? So we're anticipating, then we may have to make a decision of no. That's what this is about. It's about increasing or improving your anticipation skills. And working your hands with your eyes. Eyes and hands work together. Eyes and hands are cousins. They're related, first cousins. Okay? Maybe second cousins. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, get it!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MG and KI in the house
All right,
tonight,
ready? Got it.
and they're known as the Shots. They just came all the way from overseas, and they're here to tell you what it takes to be a complete game master.
Complete game master, home run blaster, striking out all competition. Sabathia, NY logo. Started off so paid my dues with Rob Cruz, now it's all-star photos. Now I'm like two hosts, but Rob gets the kudos. He strengthened my mechanics, but he showed me all the red oaks. So how can I choke? Major League is what I'm after. Remember the name, Complete Game Master.
Space is loaded and I'm up to bat. Grab my little throat, slug it again. AKA Big Pop out. I'm the cleanup man. Loved by the fans. Full count, ninth in the World Series Game 7. The spotlight. This is the moment that I dreamt of my whole life. Curveball. He hung it just a little too high. Right in my wheelhouse.
This is my house, big pitch jammer, lights, cameras, action, Justin Verlander. No hitter, perfect game, strike out any batter. Knuckleball, screwball, curveball, swagger.
OMG, all this time with RC. I'm trained in hand-eye coordination. Now I'm bigger, stronger, faster.